if you are overwhelmed by speaking on stage, you should know that, especially if you're an event organizer, you have a lot of things to do. And it's normal to feel overwhelmed. And what will help you is to get some support. So I'm learning this the hard way, because for Harry and I, it's always been very difficult to ask for help. And it's very easy for us to offer help, even unsolicited.
Welcome to Speakers Are Leaders podcast with Harry Sardinas and Lily Patrascu. Discover how to become a charismatic speaker and leader, so you can attract ideal clients and business collaborations.
So I think it's my life's journey now to learn to accept help. And what I have learned at the last event that we organized, I had hundreds of high net worth entrepreneurs and also some regular entrepreneurs, is that you need to have a team to support you, so that when you are speaking on stage, you are supported. You are supported in terms of your timekeeping. You are supported in terms of having someone that is able to give you water. And if you don't have someone to give you water, you are preparing this for yourself so that you don't run out of the ability to actually speak because you don't have water. Okay. So in my case, I had a physical person who was actually like a bodyguard, a security guard. And his main purpose at the event turned out to be to actually give me water. And that was such an essential thing, because I seemed to just like be unable to almost speak because I didn't have water. Okay. Thirdly, you need to have the proper support in terms of the like a stand or something. So what I found at the last event is I didn't have a stand, and it was a little bit difficult to kind of do what I needed to do to present the people I needed to present without a piece of paper, and also to present having a microphone in my hand. So you do need to have a lot of practice, where ideally, if you can have some sort of stand where you can keep your piece of paper, especially if you are a presenter. So if you are an MC of some sort, you may need to have a stand, because that allows you to come to the front and to present something, and then to keep track of who else you need to present, who else is coming and who else isn't coming, and this kind of thing. It can be very hectic, and you can be overwhelmed, especially if you don't have that possibility. Now, if you do have the possibility to have a stand, you should totally have it, even as a support thing. The other thing that helps a lot is to have a physical person in the audience that can do your timing. And if you have that, then that will be of tremendous help in terms of reducing overwhelm and increasing that comfortable feeling. And what I found is that having any little thing, any little type of support around you will help you to de-stress and reduce overwhelm. The other thing that helps you a lot is to know the structure of what's happening. So this, the last event that Harry organized with me at Speakers Are Leaders Luxury Business Awards, what we had that we never had before was Adam as an event manager, event coordinator. And what was really amazing about that is that because Adam has a lot of experience with running theater shows, with dinner, and because of that, he was able to coordinate and to synchronize activities, which is something that Harry and I were never able to do before. At least not to the perfection that Adam was able to kind of coordinate and even think, okay, so we are going to need this many people on this level, and this person is going to do this, and this other person is going to do that. So if you have all of those people in place doing the tasks that they need to do, you as the event organizer and speaker at the event, you are going to reduce your stress, reduce overwhelm, and feel so much better. The other thing that can help a lot is to have a television that is showing the PowerPoint. And I did speak about this in previous episodes, about how having a television of what's happening in the PowerPoint behind you can really tremendously help you. Now, it's not mainly possible for most events, but where it is possible, it will make your job so much easier.
yeah, you're gonna feel overwhelmed because remember the event started like Speakers of the Luxury Business Awards, and yeah, when the day starts, you're gonna feel a little bit overwhelmed. Not only because you're speaking and you have to conduct the whole night, but also because a lot of logistics take place before the event, and somehow, if you don't have this support, everybody will come to ask questions to you, and you're talking about large events, so then you cannot have the people from the lights, the sound, the stage, the musicians, the awards. So you have to plan effectively the team that will support you in the preparation before the event. And I remember that our last gala we have over 30 30 people in the team, and that's why the whole operation runs smooth, and this feeling of extreme overwhelm that we used to have before in previous gala that we have organized in this last event was way less. So I strongly advise you to, if you organizing a gala award, which is something is like a wedding, you do need to have your team. Um, so I like the galas a lot because it's like I'm marrying Lily. It's like our wedding, Harry and Lily's wedding. So it's a big operation.
The other thing that I find that will help you to reduce overwhelm when you're speaking on stage is to have helpers and supporters that listen to you. Okay. Now, one interesting thing and funny thing that is happening at every event is that I often have my mother as a support team, and she tends to be very unruly. Okay. She tends to do whatever she wants. And so it is really difficult to cope with that. Okay. So what happened this time is that because Adam took care of the logistics side and the coordination of the team, and he also took some time to explain to everyone what needed to be done, and everyone, including my mom, who was, very kindly helped us. She had him as the authority figure. Then there was this different dynamic. Whereas, for example, if I was to tell her, do this or do that, she would be very unruly and she would just do whatever she wants to do. Whereas, having like a team and having a manager that kind of deals with all the different logistics and the coordination, and having as many people as possible to do certain tasks, but also them knowing what they need to do, that will dramatically reduce the overwhelm that you are going to have. So much so that you are going to feel a lot more comfortable, more relaxed, and because of that, you're going to focus on what really matters, which is to entertain and to educate your audience and to give them the best possible experience.
Follow us for more charismatic speaker and leader tips.